let you down. Yeah, I could. Hold me when I'm here. So love me when I'm gone. Oh, I like that song. That's a good song right there. That's a good song right there, Shell. Yeah. Morning, folks. How you doing? Daggone pretty early. Man, we had a dusting, daggone snowstorm last night. I woke up this morning, van's got snow all over it over, yard, road. See the side of the road over there, all that grass? That ain't grass, that's snow. It snowed last night. I mean, none of the roads are fine and everything, but like, look, see that ground over there, how wide it is? That's how much of a dusting we got. Pretty good dusting. I just want to say thank you to everybody. And Shell, yeah, from Breaking the Shell. Tim, thanks. I need to start doing that too. Like, after you make a video, you send other people to other people's live streams. I like the way you do that, man. That's good stuff right there. I need a good picture of y'all, though. Like, I got to figure out, like, I was just going to paint a T-Rex and a turtle for y'all's, like, logo or whatever I had in my head. And it still kind of is a T-Rex and a turtle inside of a circle. But I'm pretty sure John wants a picture of him. He wants to be characterized. Characterized. So I very well can't turn him into a T-Rex and you into a turtle. Can I? But yeah, it snowed up here last night, just a little bit, and it wasn't even, it's weird. It's like I put on, you know, my hoodie, but that's all I'm dressed for warmth, and it seemed warm enough. I got a jacket in the van in case it gets colder or I have to go work out in the cold or something like that, but it's like it got really cold at night, snowed, and then is warming up for the morning. When I moved to Tennessee, they told me, if you don't like the weather today, just hang out. It'll be different tomorrow. Just hang out, it'll be different tomorrow. And man, they were right. Like, one day it's a tornado, the next day it's daggone spring, and then you're right back getting snowed on in summertime, and then Mother Nature, she's a bit of a you know, wackadoodle in Tennessee. Man, that was a good rant. I like ranting. I wish I could read comments too, but have y'all noticed that live videos, the comments show up so I can read the comments afterwards. The live chat and reaction is now a part of the live videos on YouTube. Let's give a one-handed clap to YouTube, as we've seen hundreds of YouTubers either record their phone recording the chat, or get an app that does it, or do it on their computer. Here you go, YouTube. You probably can't hear it, but that's a one-handed clap. No, but I am very happy about it. I'm happy that I can finally see what you guys been saying when I'm driving, because I was glad I was able to stop showing the chat so I could still do driving videos, you know? I like the rush. I told you guys yesterday, it's kind of a rush. You're playing the lottery. Guys like me and Pickle Rick, we're risk takers, you know? He's really a risk taker because he's in a truck. So he's on the road more. But we both know how quick something can happen on the road. Yeah, I found Pickle through John and Tim, and he's a cool channel. I like that channel. He's another person I watch video games of, even though I don't play video games, and it's like mind-boggling to me. Because I used to ask my kids, how do you watch somebody sit there and play video games? But now here I am, watching people play video games. But I got an answer. My kids didn't have an answer. You know, I'm an old person. At least I got an answer. I'm chatting with the people in the chat and the person who's playing the video games. They chat back, so that's why I'm watching video games. But I do watch video games. He plays a mean Grand Theft Auto, way better than I do. I just drive around and like to go to the beach and pick, like, if you pick like one of the fast cars with the scoop, you know, like the one that looks like the Lambo or the Porsche or whatever, and you go to the beach during the brightest part of the day where a lot of people will be there, you can have a lot of fun having the cops try to catch you. Just driving on the beach part, that's my challenge to you. Get 5 stars on the beach and never get caught. And I'll give you a hint. There's a parking lot on each side, so you can always get a car. You just got to keep driving back and forth. And it seems like they can never catch up to you going back and forth. It's really funny how the game's kind of got a glitch there. I do play a little video games, just not much. I will play Grand Theft Auto. It's funny. Kind of crazy because, you know, it's so realistic. On that PS4, it's like, I tell you what, boy, you better not do this in real life. That ain't real life. That's a video game. That's a video. You put your Game Boys down, I tell you what. Bah. Yeah, I'm kind of strict with the video games and the. You can't let your kids watch or play video games or watch TV their complete whole time from being off of school. It's not good. You got to have them snake drains. Get man, look at this wide load. It's not really a wide load, it's one of them long loads. That's a big I-beam. I-beam. Where's the U-beam? Hey, I-beam. Yeah, even Nashville's showing some signs of the dusting on top of people's roofs. I mean, I doubt y'all can see it, but I almost had that job once when I was like 20-something, 24, 25, I can't remember. But I almost went for that job, the vehicle that drives with the flashers on. I can't remember what they're called. They got a special name. The lead and follow vehicle, you know. For a small portion of my life, I did a little bit of driving. Tow truck driving. I don't know. What was it? I drove a box truck around that carried, you know, dirty rags and uniforms from places around. What was it called? Alsco. I think it's a nationwide company. Linen company. Yeah, that's what it is. I thought I wanted to drive for a while, but I realized I didn't want to drive. Even though I have the capability of being able to drive for many hours. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could probably, I mean, I don't know. It's been a long time since I even tried, but I'm pretty sure I could drive for very, very, very long distances because I just drive like a trucker. You know, like 4 hours on, 1 hour off, 5 hours on, 2 hours off, and then repeat until you get to California. And if you can power nap like that, you know, and you can drive straight like that, you can get long distances. Long distances. And not really wear yourself out too much. But it's just like scuba diving. You got to know how to do it, you know. You got to know how to hold your breath and release air every 15 to 20 seconds so you can hold your air longer. You got to have the knowledge. Although that's not really like a trucker schedule, just so you guys know, I didn't learn that from a trucker. I learned that from my dad, who was a taxi driver. And that's how the cabbies used to do it. They'd work, you know, basically a 24/7 shift all the time in their cabs, except they'd work 5 hours on, 2 hours off, 4 hours on, 1 hour off, and then just repeat. And they would never really get 8 hour sleeps, except for days off. They just constantly be on the road. Man, you can really see the white around here. Whoa. I imagine it was a tough go, though. I don't think I could drive like Dad drove. I could just do that driving to Texas or driving to Tennessee. Like, I can handle the 12-hour drive, no problemo. But you gotta rest yourself if you're gonna do crazy journeys like that. Can't try to go 8-10 hours in a row and then expect to take one of those power naps and be okay. And I don't really want to drive like that anymore anyways. Next road trip I want to take like the super slow route where you like never get on the interstate and you stop a lot. I didn't get it, but I get it now. Like my Uncle Pete, when he comes from Arkansas, the 4-hour trip, it's how long it takes us, 4.5 hours to get over there to Arkansas to them. Takes him 9 to 10 hours with him and his wife driving this way, but they never hit the interstate. They stop at places, they eat, they hang out for an hour at a park. Who knows, you know, they'll go sightsee the whole way, but they don't wear themselves out either. Man, we got someone just hanging out there. Who's he pulling? Anyways, much love around the globe. Thanks for supporting. I'm glad you guys could hang out. I got to pull over right here.